What if I told you that Pakistan's original blueprint wasn't about religion, but about absolute equality, secular statehood, and crushing corruption?
On August 11, 1947, just 3 days before Pakistan was born, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah delivered his most important speech. It wasn't just an acceptance speech. It was a radical blueprint for a modern, progressive nation. But what did he actually say?
Today, we break down Jinnah's historic address into the 5 core pillars of governance he envisioned, and the dark societal curses he warned us to crush. Let's dive in.
The dual mandate and the supreme duty.
Jinnah began by reminding the newly formed Constituent Assembly of its massive power. They were now a fully sovereign body with 2 titanic responsibilities: framing a future constitution and acting as the country's federal supreme legislature.
But with absolute power comes grave responsibility. Jinnah did not mince his words. He declared that the absolute first duty of any government is to maintain law and order. Why? So that the life, property, and religious beliefs of every single citizen are fully protected by the state. No exceptions.
The curses we must crush.
Next, Jinnah shifted focus to the internal enemies of a new state. He identified 3 deadly curses inherited from the past that needed to be eliminated.
First, bribery and corruption. Jinnah called this a deadly social poison and demanded it be put down with an iron hand.
Second, black marketing. In a distressed nation facing food shortages, Jinnah labeled black marketers as monsters committing a colossal crime against humanity. He noted these were often educated, intelligent people deliberately causing starvation and death, and they deserved the most severe punishments.
Third, nepotism and jobbery. Jinnah swore a personal oath of zero tolerance against favoritism and administrative influence, vowing to crush it at every level, high or low.
The foundational pillars of Pakistan.
So what was Jinnah's ultimate vision? It rests on 3 remaining pillars.
First, universal equality. Jinnah famously stated that no matter what community, color, caste, or creed a person belongs to, they are, first, second, and last, a citizen of the state with completely equal rights.
Second, the separation of state and religion. He guaranteed absolute freedom of worship, uttering the immortal words, "You are free. You are free to go to your temples. You are free to go to your mosques." He made it clear that personal faith has absolutely nothing to do with the business of the state.
And finally, a focus on the masses. Jinnah asserted that to make Pakistan prosperous, the government must concentrate wholly on the well-being of the people, especially the poor.
Jinnah's personal oath, a promise of absolute justice.
Jinnah concluded his speech with a pledge of absolute impartiality, promising to rule with justice and fair play. He believed that if we buried past grievances and worked together, Pakistan would become one of the greatest nations in the world.
How close is today's Pakistan to Jinnah's 1947 vision?
Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into history.
See you in the next video.
उजड़ी बस्ती यारो नजरी आवे कंड कीती जद यारा